Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design. We're back at it with Riptale for the first time, not back at it.
You do this a lot.
Sorry, we were playing a different game earlier, and I forgot it's not the same thing.
Riptale is an action. They categorize it as action adventure. I'd argue that it shares a lot of action roguelike-ish elements. Maybe not. Who am I to say? But it's a fun action platformy kind of game.
Yeah.
Eddie's playing. We might switch off if he dies.
I hope it starts over once I hit start.
Probably.
The intro.
Let's find out.
Let's hope so.
Oh, yeah, you can do the intro.
Oh, cool.
Crisis. When the land of the old sea unveiled the darkness dwelling below, the dragons.
Sorry.
Beasts too mighty for regular weapons to defy. Only a skilled warrior could utilize astral gems. That power attacks deadly enough to bring down the source of this evil.
Oh boy.
For good. Nice and
Nice. That was
like
the intro.
cheeky.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, the aesthetic reminds me so much of Downwell.
Okay.
Did you ever play Downwell?
No, but there's a different game that I'm thinking of that this reminds me of, but I can't remember the damn name of it.
Yeah, like this style is definitely not exclusive to Downwell. It's just like one of the more recent ones that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's such a strong aesthetic because it has this nice crisp feel to it. Like it reads really clearly, and the red. I mean, it makes the red pop that much more.
Yeah.
And for a game that markets itself as like being extra gory for a pixel game,
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps reinforce that. It seemed like a very thought out visual style.
Yeah.
I think is kind of cool.
Oh, it's not an enemy.
So am I wrong in assuming that the levels are procedurally generated?
You are not wrong at all.
Okay. Do you think that
when you die, you get sent back to the previous area that you were in, the previous area that you just started in.
Really?
I'm sorry, the area you just like recently started. If you die in that area, you get sent back to the beginning of it. But the
So there's no game over?
yeah,
Really?
seems like it so far. I've died a lot. I died a lot playing.
That's an interesting choice.
Oh, hello. And I just kept going. So
I mean, maybe you have lives, but
I didn't notice.
you also, so you're collecting gold. Do you know if you do anything with that?
I do not know if I do. Oh, maybe unlockables.
Okay, so
That was
now you
real
died.
quick. Here you go.
Oh, so you can restart or go back to the main menu.
Oh, that's why. I just
So-
kept hitting restart really quickly. My bad. So yeah, this is the same level you were just in, but it just procedurally generated.
So how does this game work? So basically, there's no double jump, but we do get a pretty tall jump.
Yes.
If we stand still, we'll do a sword attack.
Mhm.
Oh no, we'll just go the direction we're facing. And you can use the sword attack to kind of go up or down fast.
Yes.
And you combo based on the 3 gems?
Yes.
Okay. And you're trying to
I'm
figure
sorry.
out...
The 3 gems is what you have for as far as like super slashes go, and then combos are how many enemies you kill quickly enough with each other. Like
Right, but if
soon
I
enough in between.
use up the gems, can I... Yeah, I can't attack after they're consumed. I have to wait for them to recharge.
yeah.
Do you think that... I don't know. Do you think that adds much to the game? Like, I almost wonder if the gem system is necessary. I mean, I guess it would just kind of turn into a crazy, like, action slash otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could even say the same thing about Downwell, right? With their ammo system. Like, if guns never reloaded or if you never ran out of ammo, then, would the game still work? And I think...
Shot.
Angel Dust Gem contains triple attack. All right. Not enough money. I like this skeleton cowboy.
He's pretty.
Razor Petal Gem contains double side attack and triple attack. Oh, I can interact with him. Yesterday I told my wife that I've got a bone to pick with her. I lost my humerus and I couldn't find it.
Nice. I don't mind the little 3 gem rule. It's like your little stamina bar in a way.
Yeah,
as far as attacks goes.
I guess for me it totally just is dependent on how many enemies they throw at you at once.
Yeah, and for the most part so far, it's been seeming like there's been a good enough amount of enemies on screen where you can easily get around them if you're out of gems. And then once they come back, you can get back into it. So it kind of seems like it's they're all well placed.
That's good. Oh, I just got another heart.
Yeah.
So I think hearts are random.
They are random, yeah. I thought earlier they came from combos, but they're just random drops.
Do you think it'd work better if they came from combos? I don't know if it's necessary.
I don't think it is, because I think it would you would get hearts too often.
I think that would have the inherent flaw of it only benefiting players that are already doing well, and at that point, it you wouldn't even need hearts anyway, because you'd already be doing well.
Right, and also you just broke a jar up there to get, and there was a heart for inside of that jar, and you couldn't get an extra one anyway.
Yeah.
When you're at 3, I'm sorry, you have a max of 4, so you can't just pick up an extra heart if you have full health anyway.
I wonder if combos affect anything. Can I slash through the wall, you think? No. It has such a wide, slash effect that it feels like it could.
Right.
No, nothing over there. Yeah, I wonder if the combos, create a higher chance of spawning coin or hearts or things like that.
Possibly.
I think that, especially, it doesn't seem like there's a score system, so I feel like that must be the point.
I didn't notice myself if combos gave a higher chance of dropping items.
Oh.
My.
Ow.
Nice.
Okay, I hit the 2 combo and then that guy dropped a coin. So maybe it has something to do with it.
Maybe it does. Ooh. The Mavian governors started to die in a rapid succession when the criminal syndicates realized it would open up more spaces in the ruling body of the city. Suddenly, the whole place was in chaos because nobody was controlling anything. All right.
Good times.
Yeah.
Ooh, is this another heart? Oh,
No,
it's
just
just
extra health.
I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I needed it. So
Too
now we're in the
risky.
Fungi Fortress. Was that the same place?
They all kind of look the same in my opinion.
Well, we haven't really gone to a different area until just now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it does look the same. So it could be this could be like World 1-2 for all we know.
Oh, excuse me. I think it is. I think it might be.
Ow.
I like that you found that shop though. I didn't see that when I was playing.
Gotta keep them eyes open.
I don't even know if it generated for me.
Gotta keep them eyes open.
I don't think it generated for me.
Sure it. Maybe you didn't keep those eyes open.
Keep my eyes open. I did. I tried. Although that would maybe make sense as to why I died so often, because I didn't see some enemies. And I think a few of them are hard to see, but then again, the only thing that really moves in these places are either fire or enemies, so
That's
it's
true.
really my own problem for not seeing the enemies.
Do you think that the shop should have something that makes it stand out a little bit more, like a big flag or something? Some kind of visual aspect? Make it more noticeable?
I mean, it would be nice, but how... Oh, well, where the hell did that come from?
I mean, I don't seem to need it.
all right.
Ooh, shots fired. Boo, 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 boo.
Well, then, maybe it doesn't. Damn it, Chris.
All right, since I don't know if I'll live beyond this area, I do want to see what this does.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. So where do I want this to take place?
That's really cool.
I'm going to say 2. I feel like I usually go 2 swings before I, kill everything.
Okay.
Thanks for the purchase, old sport. Thank you,
Cool.
skeleton man.
Yeah,
Skeleton
thank you.
cowboy. See, this way, I can still
it's
do,
always the same? Oh, nice. Always there. Good.
Oh,
Whoa.
I didn't get to see it there, but... Yeah! Yeah! Okay, yeah, so he swings his sword 3 times. That's really cool.
Pretty sweet.
Okay, I'm sold on the gem system now. That's literally the only thing I could have asked for.
Yeah.
Or not, well,
And I was
not
cool
the
with-
only thing, but that's the thing that I'd never even considered that I wanted the most.
And I was fine with it already, just by having it as something to keep it away from just being all slashy hacky all the time.
Right,
Just
it
no
creates
risk of attacking ever.
It creates an interesting challenge,
Yeah.
just having to maintain your ammo,
Yeah.
but having it switch out types of attacks. That's pretty awesome. That's That's especially the thing that makes this more of a roguelike too, because that kind of follows suit with the rest of the roguelike format. Like,
I'm never fully gonna understand what a roguelike is.
it changes with time, honestly.
Apparently.
Well, like, a true roguelike is a game that is like the game Rogue, which
okay.
is turn-based, very difficult, strategy-esque.
So this isn't really that style of roguelike.
No, this is like action roguelike,
Yeah.
but that's why someone at some point coined the term procedural death labyrinth, specifically in response to Rogue Legacy. And I thought that title fit this style of game perfectly, because this is very much a procedural death labyrinth.
Oh yeah.
I think that it's not commonly used because who wants to say that every single time they talk about a genre?
Procedural death labyrinth? Yeah, no thanks.
Like, I like it, but I don't blame people for not using
PDL?
it.
I don't even like that.
Actually, PDL's not too bad, but I
like
feel like
PDF.
it would take a long time for people to like remember what PDL means.
Yeah, roguelike's just fine. Thank you for agreeing to contribute to Love Tapes. Skelevision has or is linked with several other channels and services. This form gives Skelevision the right to use the whole or part of your contributions in all media throughout the realm, and in doing so, will help Skelevision to maintain its position as a leading public service broadcaster. What is this?
I've no idea. Not even a clue.
What is going on here?
Maybe that's like a relic of the past.
A relic of the past, which was actually the future before.
Mushroom Cemetery. Okay, so this is a different zone.
Yeah, it's a little different.
So it must be like Mushroom is the world, and then like follow-up name is the like -1, -2, and it's just more flavorful.
Yeah.
Which I kind of dig that. Oh man. Yeah, this is. I usually take damage when I don't give myself a chance to let the ammos recharge.
That's how it goes. I'm even worse about it than you are.
Ah. I'm very not good at getting combos. I wonder if there is a chance we can get more than 3 gems.
I think it might be with those little arrows on the side.
It does kind of read that way, right?
Yeah.
That would be interesting, especially because I feel like it's difficult to utilize the combo system otherwise. Oh man. I mean, if you're good and you know how to like line up your enemies right, I think you could definitely make use of it. Like that was just luck, but that was a good instance of like I got a 3 combo after like 2 hits.
Yeah.
It's like, oh sweet. But I guess it's somewhat inconsequential either way. Like if you can't get combos, the game's not like tremendously more difficult.
It's just much more satisfying as well.
Oh yeah.
As far as the sound goes and the music, I love the really insanely fast 8-bit music going on in the back.
Oh,
The retro
I'm digging
music
it too.
is so good. And this is one of those games where I think it needs to be lo-fi music and lo-fi sound effects.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it like I think every
Is it lo-fi
every-
sound effects?
I mean
It's hard to hear.
these could all
I guess it
have
is
been
pretty
made with
synthy.
like white noise and from a synthesizer, I think.
That's true.
So
I mean, I do agree. I think that the visual style is so like it's very prominent to the point where if the sound effects didn't follow suit, it would kind of feel out of place.
Yeah, I mean, you could put more realistic sounding ones in this game, but I think it's better off with.
It's more cohesive this way.
Yeah, it's better with retro.
Oh shit! It was like a keg,
Oh, nice!
a health keg.
Yay! That was fun.
That was kind of fun. If you're not paying attention, I could see you totally missing that too.
Yeah.
Am I underwater? What's that wire?
I think it's just saying that you're either inside of a place and you're going up outside, or this place. Yeah, down in there is inside of a castle.
Oh, and this is like
Yeah, because
cave.
the tower on the left here is
It's like the
inside
back
of it, kinda.
wall, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't put any texture on the back, by the way.
Yeah,
in
I
this.
think it's.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not ready for this.
Yes, you are.
Twins.
Coral Fire Guard. Ooh.
Oh boy, I thought that that was kind of cool. That I wasn't ready.
Damn it, Chris! You had 580 gold.
Screen filter unlocked.
Yeah. Oh, but
Another screen
BT
filter
dubs,
unlocked.
There are unlockables.
Yes.
Like scarves and pets
Oh,
and things.
you can get pets.
Yeah. Pets.
Oh,
You have none right now. You get trinkets, which I don't know what do.
What
and
do?
Screen filters. Faded
Classic.
classic.
It's like Downwell. All right, let's go virtual reality.
Sorry, that green
on this.
hurt my eye for a second. Virtual reality, huh?
You know, I really like the screen filters in Downwell too, but my problem with it is that most of them make it more difficult to see things. Mm-hmm. So it's usually better to just like use the default one. Ooh, that's a new guy.
Sounds like a great idea.
Ooh. It's your turn, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I get to play with the screen filter.
Should have let you choose the screen filter.
Oh no, that's fine, man. That's cool. I can't. All right, here we go. Get ready for weird faces from Edward.
Hey, well, you know, when you fail, at least you can be like, it's not my fault. It was the screen filter.
Man, no one's gonna believe that.
Question of the day: is Eddie good at games,
or is it the screen filter? Nathan's gonna pick up a pack of like sheet plastic that you can see through, and put it on the television screen so that every game we play has a screen filter. That'll be funny as hell. I'm sorry, I can't see a damn thing.
It's not that bad. All right, you can take another round.
Okay.
And reset the screen filter.
Okay.
So that you can die in the shame that you...
Oh, thank you.
No. It's in the unlockables.
I know. The screen filter's really throwing me off. Oh.
That's faded. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it...
Oh, excuse me, everyone. Sorry.
Screen filters are such an easy thing to implement. Well, I guess I can't really say that because I didn't work on this game. But theoretically, they are, right? Because they're color swaps.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think, but I mean...
But I guess, like... What was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say, but I think my point was because this is black and white and the character is represented by a red scarf.
Yeah.
It makes it so clear what's going on the screen that most other color combinations are not going to be as readable so quickly. Mm-hmm. And a game like this you need to be able to read and react very quickly if you want to survive.
Yes.
Because that's how these games are built. And I think that design is really strong. That's a new enemy.
Dolphin Dragon.
Are we? I wasn't paying attention, but are we still in the mushroom graveyard?
No. Okay. I was pointing towards him to attack the entire time.
But were you? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're in the proving grounds.
Yeah.
Oh, it does randomly change. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that they kind of start you in different spots because that way I mean, I guess you run the risk of like, maybe if you're not really good at one area, like there are just certain enemies that hit you a little bit harder than you usually are. Mm-hmm. Then it could mean that you kind of get screwed during one session.
Right.
But I think it helps keep it fresh. I think that, like, in the case of, like, not to keep comparing this to Downwell, but in the case of Downwell...
Well, do you...
like, you're playing through the same exact levels every single time.
Yeah.
The difference, though, is that Downwell, all of the enemies have very simple behaviors, and they keep ramping up no matter what.
Right.
So I think it still works for Downwell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that it helps keep things interesting in this game. Not to say it needs it either.
Yeah, I think it's fine to keep comparing it. Don't you think maybe it was their
I think
influence?
It was definitely one of the inspirations because they do, even though it's a totally different game, I feel like there are a lot of similar traits in its game mechanics that read in a similar way. Mm-hmm. But I feel like there are a dozen things that they were probably inspired by for this game.
Gotcha. These guys are just creepy. Ugh. Look at these little iron mask dudes. like robes and samurai swords.
Yeah, this time I'm not doing so hot.
No.
This
That's
looks like
okay.
a cord I should be able to pull.
It would be fun, wouldn't it? But what would it really do?
I don't know.
It's a trap cord, just pulls down a bunch of snakes.
They could do stuff like that, like
could.
hide traps. It'd be pretty mean in a game that's already challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what? Think I'm afraid of you? Ow.
The answer is no.
Until now.
Until right there. Oh, you're just a piece of leg meat. Did you see that?
Am I?
Your tombstone was just a little like turkey leg. That's pretty
I
great.
want to know what the trinkets do. And the
I want to
pets.
see more scarves.
Okay, well, here's the question. Should we play more of this, or should we leave this up to the lovely audience on whether or not we should come back to Riptale?
Leave it up to the audience. Should we play more of it? Should we stream it? Should we see how far I can get on a stream?
Yeah, we're gonna, once I'm back from Japan, which I haven't left yet, if that makes sense, we're gonna start streaming regularly on the show, so it's a real possibility.
Yeah. I mean, this is a streamable one.
Oh, this is such a streamable one. We can, and I mean, I don't mind coming back and doing this as a like, not a full playthrough, but like a legit playthrough.
Yeah.
Because this was sent to us too, so I had no idea what to expect from it because I hadn't been following it.
Yeah.
I think this one was cold emailed to me. I don't remember.
Cold email? Gotcha.
Like cold call, but
I know. Yeah.
well, cool.
Nice.
Question of the day: how does the 3-gem system benefit Riptale, both in a core mechanics kind of standpoint, but also with the ability to swap new gems in? I think there's a lot to talk about there.
A lot.
Cool. Thank you for watching, everyone. Check out Riptale. It's like $6 on Steam. It's super cheap.
Super cheap. Super good.
And fun.
Fun.
Legitimately.
It's just fun. Yeah. Cool.
Bye, everyone.
Later.